Okay, hello YouTube. Hello Twitch. Hello the Oh, wait a second. I want to bring my camera in here. I'm doing this for the first time, so I'm kind of figuring things out as I go. For those of you on who are joining us through the Byte Bunch Discord, welcome, and I'm going to share my screen to you so you can see the notes I'll be taking as we go through this. Pardon me for a moment while I get this. OBS virtual camera is the one. Okay. Great. There is, I believe, a chat channel associated with the live location on Twitch. And I see that there's someone here. If you could just say here and I see the screen in the chat, that would help me a lot. That would be really great. Okay, I see you in the Think Python book club chat, and that's great. Um, and I think I'm going to see you in a second in the. Yep, I see. Thank you. Um, I haven't. So we have one person here with us in the Discord. Let's you know what? Let's just dive into it. Even though we don't have a big crowd, I'm trying this out for the first time. Let's see how it goes. So, oops, that was the wrong button. So about I'm going to talk briefly why I chose this book for this book club. Think Python by Alan Downey is probably my favorite programming book. It's one that I was studying around the time that I decided to take programming seriously for a career, basically. And I think it laid a strong foundation. It wasn't the only thing that helped me learn to program, but it was one of the important things. And it's a book that teaches you Python and also how to think like a computer scientist. So there's some pretty heavyweight concepts that get covered in the book, including um, including OOP, object-oriented programming, a little bit of recursion, and off the top of my head, I don't really remember what else, but that's a good start. Um, for person in the Discord live channel, if you could tell me in chat, um, I'd like to hear what you're hoping to gain from studying in a book club about a Python book. Thank you. I see you typing. And may I say also I'd like to ask, may I say your username on stream once you've answered? Of, of says of course. Yep, so this is didgeridoo52 typing in the Discord. Didgeridoo says, right, so one of my hopes from doing this is just to generally improve overall coding. That sounds like a good goal to have, and I think it's a reasonable expectation that you would get from studying this particular book. Didgeridoo52 says, I read a bit of the book and it seems like it has a lot of useful information. Yes, I agree with that. I think that's correct. It's great that you've already started reading the book. One of the things I was thinking I would do in this session is set a goal for an amount of the book to have read before the next meeting, and I haven't decided yet when the next meeting will be. But I wonder if you have, since you've looked at the book already, do you have a sense of how quickly you would like to move through the book? Would it be like a chapter a week, or would it be like a chapter every 2 days? What do you think would be a comfortable pace for you? Just having a think, says Didgeridoo52. That's great. Didgeridoo says, a chapter a week is probably best just in terms of sustainability. That's probably smart. I can get excited and gung ho and want to just charge through this material because I like this book. But I think it's wise of you to set a sustainable pace. So then I'm going to say, next meeting, next Sunday, discuss chapter. We'll discuss chapter 1. And honestly, this might be about all that we need to get through on this kickoff meeting, since I'm sure that some people who may be watching may not have had a chance to read the book at all yet. But I'm gonna try this same format for the meeting that will happen. I'll have it probably at this same time next Sunday, and I'll also talk about why I chose this format for the talk. I'm using the Discord live stage feature, which means that people in the Discord can click to join and listen, but by default they're not on the call, and that means that no one will accidentally walk into having their voice broadcast on YouTube, on Twitch. But if people would like to come up on stage, they can raise their hand, they can request, and this extends to you as well, Didgeridoo52. You're welcome to ask questions by voice or make comments by voice on the Discord stage. So I think that might be. Didgeridoo says, "Oh, okay, that sounds good. Great. I'm glad you think so." Yeah, I didn't want to hook up like general chat to the Twitch stream because someone might come into general chat thinking it's just a general chat and not realize that their voice could be broadcast on YouTube, and I wouldn't want someone to be broadcast without their knowledge or consent. So this makes it really clear that I can check someone just by the way. I want to make sure you're fine going live on Twitch, and they can say yes, and I'll say okay, I'll invite you up then. Didgeridoo says, yeah, you can invite me up. Yeah, I'd be happy to invite you up. We can just chat a little bit about the book, and if you have any questions about what I liked about it, I have to find where the button is to invite someone up. Oh, I can turn the music on. That's kind of cool. You can press the button. Okay, I see where the requests are. Request to speak, Didgeridoo. I'm going to click invite to speak.
Thank you.
Okay, didgeridoo, you are live on the stream. I'm going to double check that the audio is getting piped through. So if you would say hello again.
Right. Hello. Can you hear
Yep,
me?
I can hear you, and I believe YouTube can hear you as well. So welcome to the first ever live YouTube stream of this Discord. It's great to have you
It's,
here.
what an honor. What an honor.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's quite a lot to cover, I think, because even at a chapter a week, that's still half a year, which is
Remind me how many chapters there are in the book?
there's about I think there is 20 exactly. There's 21.
21 chapters. Okay. And I think that the first chapter may be a little short for a whole week, but there are some other chapters that will be
Yeah.
plenty long for a week. So this is
Well,
I think a good pace to set from the start.
yeah. And then we can just increase the amount of material that's necessary
And
because I
people
think
can jump ahead if they want
yeah,
to. Always. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from
yeah.
reading the next week's chapter.
So, some of it is just basic stuff. So a lot of it should just be covering old material, I think, really,
For you
at
specifically?
least for me.
Uh-huh.
For me specifically, but
Yes, okay.
there's there's some other bits as well, isn't there? There's a range of things. There's like whatever pickling is at page 170 and persistence
Oh, yes,
at 100.
pickling is an interesting topic. Um the one thing I'll say is mind where your pickles come from.
Mind my pickles.
Mind your pickles, yes. Pickles are kind of like um non-see-through boxes that arbitrary Python objects can sit in.
Mm.
And in computer science, when you hear the word arbitrary, one of the things you can think is we don't know the size of the information before we start.
Mm.
But what we can also think is we don't know who might have put something malicious in this information.
Mm.
So if you've created a pickle from your code and you know what's in the pickle, then pickles are fine. If you
Yeah,
downloaded a pickle from the internet somewhere, be careful.
yeah. Be careful with your pickles.
Yes. Especially be careful of someone else's pickles.
There's quite a lot of vegetable words I've noticed because I think we were on stream the other day, and there was like celery or something. I saw celery in like the
Oh,
Prism
celery. Yeah, I think
image.
celery is a task manager that gets used with Airflow at times.
Yeah, everything seems to have like a fun word associated with it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, computer scientists and programmers like to make fun words for things.
Hmm. But yeah, there's nothing to particularly say about what needs to be covered, but I think yeah, it's a decent book from the little bit I sort of flicked through, but I didn't read that much of it.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm glad you got a little preview and that the waters seem inviting so far.
Yes.
So I think I may close this kickoff meeting here. Oh, we do have one additional member in the Discord audience. If you have any questions, oh, I may have even missed a chat in the Discord audience. Nope, didn't miss anything. But
No.
Discord audience member, if you'd like me to introduce you, I will. And if you'd like to ask any questions about this book club, or if you'd like to come up and speak, you're welcome to do that as well. But say hello in the chat if you like. I'm not hearing anything, so I think I'm gonna wrap up. It's
All right
been
then.
probably my shortest. It's probably gonna end up being my shortest ever stream, but that is okay.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, not like a pickle. Okay, thanks Didgeridoo for joining
Right.
in the on the stage. Um,
Right.
Shout out to the Bite Bunch. If you'd like an invite, I'm sure you can find your way to a link through whatever.
Come join the fun.
Come join the fun. Yeah, come join the projects, come join the learning, come join the growth.
We're one big family.
I hope so. Okay. Goodbye, Twitch.
Right.
Goodbye, YouTube. I'm going to stop the stream here. Have a happy coding.